In the quiet glow of the hospital ward, where the hum of machines whispered the fragile rhythm of life, a young caregiver named Sarah stood beside an elderly man whose frail body trembled with every breath. The old man, Mr. Raymond, was once full of laughter and pride, a respected teacher in his youth, but now, his days passed in silence. He had no one who came to visit, no one to hold his hand, no one to remember the man he once was. Sarah, dressed in her soft blue uniform, looked at him with eyes that carried warmth the machines could never offer. Her heart was gentle, her voice softer than the dawn. She wasn't rich. She didn't have grand dreams. But she carried something rare, compassion. Every day after her shift ended, she stayed a little longer, humming soft melodies from her childhood. It wasn't part of her duty. It was something deeper, a promise she made to herself that no one should leave this world feeling unloved. That evening, as rain drizzled softly outside the window, Sarah pulled the blanket up to Mr. Raymond's chest. He looked weak, his lips pale, eyes half closed. She could tell he was tired. She sat beside him, took his hand, and began to hum an old lullaby her mother used to sing when she was a child. Her voice trembled at first, but soon it floated through the quiet room, filling the air with warmth. Musical note: don't be afraid of the dark night sky, the stars will watch you, my dear, she sang softly, her eyes closed. Something stirred in the old man's heart. His fingers twitched, and a faint tear rolled down his wrinkled cheek. For years, no one had sung to him. For years, no one had cared. But tonight, her voice broke through the silence that had surrounded his soul. Unbeknownst to her, at the edge of the hallway, a man stood, tall, well-dressed, his eyes filled with disbelief. He was Ethan Raymond, the old man's only son, a millionaire who had built empires but lost the essence of family in his pursuit of success. For months, he had been away, unaware of how lonely his father had become. He had come tonight, intending to settle bills and leave quietly. But what he saw stopped him in his tracks. There, in front of him, a young woman, not bound by blood or wealth, was singing to his father with more love than he ever had. Ethan felt a pang deep in his chest. He couldn't look away. Sarah didn't notice him. Her world was only the old man, her song, and the soft light wrapping around them. As her voice trembled in emotion, Ethan's mind drifted to the days when he was a child, when his father used to sing him to sleep, before life's battles made him hard. His throat tightened. Guilt, heavy and bitter, rose inside him. After the song ended, Sarah gently wiped the old man's tear and smiled. "You're not alone, Mr. Raymond. You're never alone as long as I'm here," she whispered. Ethan stepped back into the shadows, unable to speak. For the first time in years, he felt something awaken, something money couldn't buy. He waited until she left, then walked into the room quietly. His father was half asleep, a faint smile resting on his face. Ethan sat beside him, feeling the weight of all the unspoken years pressing down. "I'm sorry, Dad," he whispered, voice cracking. "I should have been here." But the old man, too weak to speak, only squeezed his hand. That single touch told Ethan more than words ever could. From the hallway, Sarah peeked back one last time and saw the son beside his father. She didn't know he was rich. She didn't know he had been watching. But her heart was full, because tonight, love had done what medicine couldn't. If this moment touched your heart, if you believe kindness can still change the world, make sure to subscribe and join our channel. Because every story here reminds us that one small act of love can heal a broken soul.